How to use GST InvoiceNow in IMS, Singapore. Steps to register Peppol ID. Step 1. Register your Peppol ID and get a data post account. Important. Go to Peppol InvoiceNow. Peppol Setup. Register new Peppol ID. Fill in the required company information and click Submit. After submission, it will auto-email to our support team. Then they will email DataPost AP, who will help create an account for your company. DataPost AP will send 2 emails to the email address you provided on the registration earlier. GST Invoice. Now account activation. To register and activate InvoiceNow. DataPost account activation. To create and access the DataPost business account with the username provided. On the DataPost account activation email, copy the username given and click Activate. Input the given username and your own password, then submit. You successfully activated your DataPost account. You will also receive an email of successful activation. Step 2. Complete Peppol account setup. Enter the following on Peppol Setup in IMS. Peppol ID, Participant ID, API Key, Secret Key. API Key and Peppol ID can be found after clicking the business icon on your DataPost account. You will also receive an email from DataPost on where to find the details. To access the API secret, double-click shown in the blue arrow. Under API Access Setting, click Regenerate. You will receive the API secret via email registered under Contact Details. Activate GST InvoiceNow submission. Go to GST InvoiceNow status. Fill in signer's email and name, then click Activate. Input your email and name. Under the GST InvoiceNow status, click the signing link provided. The browser will redirect you to Corpass Business Authorization. Log in with your SingPass credentials. Activation is now complete. Deactivate GST InvoiceNow submission. Go to GST InvoiceNow status. In the GST InvoiceNow status deactivate section, click Deactivate. Under the GST InvoiceNow status, click the signing link provided to deactivate. The browser will redirect you to Corpass Business Authorization. Log in to your SingPass caption remained. Deactivation is now complete. Note, if you're not sure how to proceed, please reach out to Netiquette support for assistance. We're here to help. Link customer Peppol ID to customer profile, manual. Important note, if the required setup is missing or incorrect, you won't be able to issue an e-Invoice, or you may encounter errors. Please make sure all required settings are completed in the customer profile. The system will automatically detect each customer's Peppol type on the customer profile when sending the e-Invoice. Input customer details on customer profile. Go to Maintenance Main Profile. Customer Profile. Add customer or edit input required details for sending an e-Invoice. Company UEN. You can choose between Peppol, Non-Peppol, STI/POS. Step 1. Search. Go to Search Directory. Search by company name or Peppol ID. Step 2. Save as Peppol Customer Profile. Once you find the customer company, press the Customer button to proceed and click Yes. Step 3. Link to Customer Profile. Go to Peppol Customer Profile. Edit. Under Linked to Customer Number, select Profile Update. Select the customer profile you want to link in the system. If customers have a Peppol ID, tick Peppol. If not, don't tick, click Update. Auto-sync customer Peppol ID for customer registered on Peppol network. Input customer details on customer profile. Go to Maintenance, Main Profile, Customer Profile. Add customer or edit. You need to select Peppol for submission type and input the name of your customer in the name text field. Step 1. Sync Peppol ID to customer profile. Go to Peppol InvoiceNow. Customer Profile. Sync Customer. The system will indicate whether the Peppol ID result is successful or skipped, linking it to the customer name under the customer profile. Once synced successfully, the Peppol ID will be automatically updated on each customer profile. Important note, the system will skip if a customer's profile contains 2 or more registered names on the Peppol network to prevent duplication. Example, name on customer profile. Netiquette search directory detects 4 names with Netiquette with different Peppol IDs. System will skip updating Peppol ID on the customer profile for Netiquette. If sync still fails, please use the manual method as shown in Part 2A. Link Supplier Peppol ID to Supplier Profile. For suppliers, go to Supplier Profile and fill in supplier details as normal, then select the correct submission type. Peppol, Non-Peppol, PCP. Create and send Peppol sales invoice for Peppol and non-Peppol customer. Step 0. Create an invoice in IMS. Go to Sales, Invoice, Create New Invoice. Input invoice details, fill in customer, date, invoice number, items, etc. Once done, press Submit. Update to draft Peppol sales invoice. After the user has created or updated an invoice in IMS, click Update the draft Peppol invoice. It will help update the Peppol format and prepare for submission. Select the financial period that consists of your invoice and click Update. Step 2. Send Peppol sales invoice. Go to Transactions, Sales. Draft Peppol sales invoice. Click Post to Peppol/Submit to IRAS. Please make sure everything is correct before clicking to post. Choose any filter and press View. Select Period or Customer for simplicity. Send Peppol sales invoice data to IRAS and to the customer. After posting, go to Peppol InvoiceNow, Sales Invoice, and you can check the status by clicking View Status. Create and send Peppol sales credit note for Peppol and non-Peppol customer. Create credit note in IMS. Go to Sales, Credit Note. Input credit note details. Fill in customer, date, invoice number, items, etc. Once done, press Submit. Update to draft Peppol credit note. After the user has created or updated an invoice in IMS, click Update to Peppol credit note. Select the financial period that consists of your invoice and click Update. Send Peppol sales credit note. Go to Transactions, Sales, Draft Peppol sales credit note. Click Post to Peppol. Please make sure everything is correct before clicking to post. Choose any filter and press View. Select Period or Customer for simplicity. Send Peppol sales credit note to IRAS and to customer. After posting, go to Peppol InvoiceNow. Sales credit note. You can check each status by clicking View Status. Create and send Peppol sales invoice, aggregated sales. For POS or simplified tax invoices, IMS supports aggregated sales submission. Once you create multiple cash sales transactions, then update them into one draft Peppol sales invoice. Select which cash sales to include, adjust quantities if needed, then submit. Then the system will post and submit to IRAS the same way as you will be submitting a sales invoice. Receive Peppol purchase invoice, issued by Peppol suppliers. If your supplier is on InvoiceNow, you can receive e-invoices directly into IMS. First, sync the invoice, then select the invoice and press View to create a purchase receive by pressing View. IMS will show supplier details and item descriptions. Match the item codes and location, then click Create New Purchase Receive. Then it will show on IMS's Purchase Receive tab. After creating Purchase Receive, go back to Invoice Received and click Submit to IRAS, then confirm Yes. Finally, check View Status. After Invoice Received is converted into Purchase Receive in IMS, the user can go to Edit and change the category tax code if needed. Receive Peppol Purchase Credit Note, issued by Peppol suppliers. It's the same step as Supplier Purchase Receive for supplier credit notes. Go to Credit Note Received and click Sync, then create Purchase Return. Then it will show on IMS's Purchase Return tab. Then submit to IRAS and check the status. Create and send Peppol Purchase Invoice, issued by non-Peppol suppliers. Create a purchase order, then fill in the details, then submit. Then update it into Draft Peppol Purchase Invoice and post it under Draft Peppol Purchase Invoice to submit to IRAS. After posting, go to Peppol InvoiceNow Purchase Invoice and check View Status. There will be two status, either Success or Pending. Create and send Peppol Purchase Credit Note, issued by non-Peppol suppliers. For purchase credit notes, same steps as you create a purchase invoice earlier. Create a purchase return and input the details as usual, then submit. Update it into Draft Peppol Purchase Return, then post it through Draft Peppol Purchase Credit Note. Then go to Draft Peppol Purchase Credit Note and click Post to Peppol and submit to IRAS. You can filter by period or customer, and you can submit multiple credit notes in one batch. Finally, check status under Peppol InvoiceNow Sales Credit Note. Create and send Purchase Invoice, Petty Cash Purchases. For petty cash purchases, the only difference to Peppol Purchase Invoice is you need to set the supplier Peppol type to PCP under the supplier profile as shown in Part 2C. Once you create multiple purchase order transactions, then update them into one draft Peppol Purchase Invoice. Then got to draft Peppol purchase invoice menu, then select post to Peppol/submit to IRAS, select which petty cash purchase to submit. Then the system will post and submit to IRAS the same way as you will be submitting a purchase invoice. Reporting of transaction status. To monitor your submissions, use Peppol reports. You can export reports to Excel and view invoice reports, credit note reports, submission logs showing success or failure messages, and audit trails. Amendment and resubmission. If you need to amend non-monetary details, like customer email, address, or invoice date, you can resubmit without creating a credit note. Go to Draft Peppol Sales Invoice. If you see status Y, it means IRAS already acknowledged it before. Edit the invoice, change only the allowed non-monetary details shown here, then save. Next, go back to Post to Peppol and submit to IRAS and set resubmission to Yes. Select the invoice and submit again as usual. Finally, check View Status under Sales Invoice to confirm success, or review errors if it shows pending for too long. The Audit Trail report will show the transactions that are resubmitted to IRAS. And that's how you set up and use GST InvoiceNow in IMS, including submissions, receiving supplier invoices, reporting, and resubmissions.